the return of benign neglect parenting. A generational shift, many parents today find themselves wrestling with a concept that feels both radical and strangely familiar. Benign neglect. This isn't about abandoning children, but rather a hands-off parenting style gaining traction as a reaction to overprotective modern approaches. For those who grew up in the 1980s and 90s, often Gen X and older millennials, it simply is how childhood worked. The childhood many already had before smartphones, constant check-ins, and organized playdates. Children often roamed with far less supervision. This wasn't intentional neglect, it was just the norm. As the author recounts, unsupervised exploration was commonplace, from wandering abandoned buildings to sneaking into model homes. Kids learned independence out of necessity. The lack of constant oversight wasn't seen as risky, but as a natural part of growing up. This freedom wasn't just about mischief. It fostered resourcefulness, problem-solving, and a sense of self-reliance. Kids figured things out without immediate adult intervention, building confidence in their own abilities. Why the shift now? The resurgence of benign neglect isn't a new fad, it's a generational echo. Parents who experience this freedom themselves recognize its value. A 2025 article from National Geographic notes that parenting styles are cyclical, shifting in response to cultural changes and research. The current trend towards autonomy is likely a pendulum swing against the pressures of hyperparenting, where every aspect of childhood is optimized and monitored. Studies show that children thrive when given both independence and support. The key is balance, allowing kids to develop skills and confidence while still offering guidance. Too little oversight can be genuinely neglectful, while too much can stifle resilience. Some experts suggest a middle ground, benign neglect light, where parents step back strategically rather than abandoning ship entirely. What does benign neglect look like today? Modern benign neglect isn't about letting kids disappear for hours. It's about trusting them to navigate age-appropriate risks, allowing them to solve problems independently, and resisting the urge to intervene at every bump in the road. This could mean letting children walk to school when safe, allowing them to handle minor conflicts with peers without immediate adult mediation, resisting the urge to overschedule activities, leaving room for unstructured play, trusting them to make some decisions, even if they lead to mistakes. The goal isn't to recreate the unsupervised adventures of the past, but to foster the same confidence and self-reliance in a safer, more balanced way. Ultimately, benign neglect isn't about regression. It's about recognizing that childhood freedom, within reasonable limits, can be a powerful tool for development. The core lesson is simple. Sometimes, the best thing parents can do is step back and let kids figure things out for themselves.